are many specialties in the field of medicine that most of us have at least heard of, if not being totally familiar with. But there is one segment that is critically important to a large segment of the medical field, and surprisingly, a lot of people don't even know it exists. It involves the specialty of portable X-ray technology, which is critical to establishments such as rehab and long-term care facilities, nursing homes, prisons, and even some sports teams. And here in Texas, there is one company whose executives' experiences date back to the very infancy of the industry. The company is Community Portable X-ray, headquartered in Plano. The founder of the firm is Guy Vestal.
This business is very important. A lot of people don't know that we exist, but if you have a loved one in a nursing home, you've seen us come down the hall. We do portable X-ray, EKG, ultrasound in nursing homes primarily. We do sports teams, we do prisons and jails. Where people can't get to an imaging center, we go in and do the studies right there. It's very expensive to take an ambulance ride to a hospital. They would be charged for the emergency room fee, they would be charged for a physician fee, and then they would have the X-ray, the same X-ray that we would take in the nursing home. When we get a call, we dispatch a tech. We have 30 techs on the road in all the various areas that we operate. Everything's radio dispatched. We're 24 hours, 7 days a week.
Guy, how mobile is the equipment that you use?
We have Ford utility trucks that we have side doors on. The X-ray machine goes into the side, can be set up in about 60 seconds to be rolled into the facility. It's very mobile. It looks very similar to a dolly, and we put the plates on board and wheel it in. It goes right by the bedside. We can actually pull this upstairs and go into a house and go right to a person's bedside and do the X-ray.
We have a digital scanner that we can scan the images once the images are done. We have a computer that is connected to a internet system. Once the system scans the images can be sent off, first of all, to our server for our long-term storage. After that, it goes to the radiologist to be interpreted. Then we receive a faxed copy of the radiologist interpretation, which is returned to the nursing station. This process takes approximately 2 hours for turnaround time, which is very convenient for the patients and for the facilities.
We're affiliated with a laboratory that goes out and draws blood and does UAs and that type of thing. So you can actually call our dispatch to get lab or X-ray.
Medical Center Laboratories is a full-service laboratory that serves the needs of the long-term care industry. About a year ago, I met Guy Vestal, and he came up with the idea of putting the two operations together in a business operation that would better serve the needs of the clients that we service. And the partnership between Medical Center Laboratory and Community Portable X-ray allows the client to have a one-stop shop for all of their needs in this diagnostic area.
The CR unit that we use is currently made by AGFA, and it's a German product. And it has been recognized as the best CR unit for the last 2 years in a row. It's a little more expensive than the other units, but it is top of the line, and that's what our company represents, as top of the line.
I understand one of the advantages you have is that you have a team of board-certified radiologists that works with you. And that's not always the case with other companies. Important.
In this day and age, not all companies use board-certified radiologists or even use radiologists in this country. Our radiologists are working with us and for us every day to ensure that the readings that we give the facilities are accurate and timely. All we do is pick up the phone, call the radiologist, speak to him directly, tell him what the facility's concerns are, and we have an answer before we hang up the phone. We have put together a very good group of technologists. These guys care as much about the business as we do. Each technologist is trained 160 hours on how to take care of a geriatric patient in the bedside setting, which is very important because not all geriatric patients are the same. Some are very nice when you walk into their rooms, and then some are very combative. If you're dealing with a patient with Alzheimer's, you never know what you're going to get.
You're headquartered in Plano, in the Dallas area. What other offices do you have throughout the state?
We have offices in Houston that extend into Galveston. We have offices in San Antonio that extend into Corpus Christi, and we have an office in Austin.
I'm Medical Director for Community Portable X-Ray. My main duty is quality assurance. I review the films for quality and I review the reports for accuracy. That keeps us at the top of the industry.
When we call for an X-ray, most of the time we have a resident who is laying in a bed in pain and waiting for treatment of whatever's causing them their pain. And the faster the service is here on site, the faster we can treat what's wrong with that client and the faster they have their pain resolved. With any service that you provide inside your building, any vendor that you contract with, you've got to be able to rely on the product that you're getting. So you have to have good results. With Community Portable X-Ray, your products are always going to be right on. You're going to have clean reports. Physicians have an easy time getting the response back. They get a good copy if they need it so they can actually see the film themselves, which a lot of them want to see. It's immediately digital, it goes out over the waves, and you get a good report. And so the service is impeccable.
Now, when you come right down to it, what do you think is the reason for your company's success?
I think it's because the people know that if they contract with us, that they've got the best X-ray company you can get. When we go into a facility, we tell them what we can do, and we do it. So I think it's simply proving ourselves to our clients and making them comfortable that they have the best that they can have. Taking care of the patient, that is our motto. We always take care of the patient. If any of my technologists have a question what to do, this lady has a sore finger and they're calling me out at 2 o'clock in the morning, the answer is always going to be take care of the patient. And we've done that with the equipment. We use the best equipment. Being in business here in Dallas-Fort Worth for 10 years, we've slowly but surely gotten the best team that you can get.
The key thing I believe that sets us apart is Guy and my dedication on seeing that their patients are taken care of. I think the reason I love my job is I look at each one of these patients that we do as my grandmother. And I don't rest until we take care of the patients the way I would want my grandmother taken care of.
A fascinating look inside the amazing and essential business of portable X-ray technology as provided by Community Portable X-Ray. I'm Doug Llewellyn reporting from Plano, Texas.